Jesus and the disciples had just finished a lovely lunch on the beach before the disciples took off on their boat to sail across the sea. While in their boat, the waves started getting rough. The tiny ship was tossed. Go push the ship. Just push the ship. You can get up and push the ship. You're going to be very active, okay?
Do the worm!
If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the waves crashed into each other. The waves pounded the little boat. Come on, guys. We gotta move. The waves crashed over the disciples. The disciples looked around for something to shelter themselves, keeping aggressive towards the disciples. They looked around for something to shelter themselves from the waves. They found an umbrella that someone had left on the boat. They opened it up. Huddle together, disciples. Huddle together.
Don't be antisocial.
They opened it up.
Just the baby disciple?
The waves continued to crash into the boat and to crash
The
into
umbrella's
each
barely
other.
big enough for him.
And then the waves got tired of this and they just decided to lay down.
Oh my God.
Thank goodness.
The disciples were scared. They began to shake with fear. The disciples began to shake with fear. Shake with fear. They cried.
Cry.
They cried.
Somebody's got to find me somewhere. I'm like.
They huddled together in the middle of the boat. Just huddle together in the middle of the boat. Figure it out, people. And then John remembered something. He began to sing to get their minds off of the crashed waves. He began to sing Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya.
I don't know the song. I'm sorry.
Then they all joined in. That's all it says. Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. And the tune was so catchy that the entire crowd began to sing it. Kumbaya, Kumbaya. Good job. The storm only got worse. Once again, the waves began to beat down on the little boat. Even the crowd began to do the wave. You guys are acting like animals here. Finally, after a thorough beating, the disciples saw something off in the distance. They all squinted their eyes to see. Squint your eyes. Was it a bird? Was it a plane? Was it Superman? Oh, yes! Wrong story, sorry. No, it was Jesus, and he was walking on the waves. Jesus was walking on the waves.
Lay down.
Jesus was walking on the waves.
Hooray for me.
Oh, no, it's fine. Okay. Everyone in the boat groaned and shook with fear.
I'm scared too.
They groaned louder.
Ow!
They shook harder.
Shake harder!
You guys are really bad actors.
I'm making myself whiplash.
Finally, Jesus called out to the disciples who were cowering in fear and said, "Hey, don't worry, be happy. It's me."
Be happy.
Peter, relieved to see Jesus, leaped out of the boat and began to walk on the waves.
Look, Dad. Down, boy. Oh my God.
Began to walk on the waves.
I hate my job.
Began to walk on the waves.
You can have me stand on it.
Yes.
No.
The waves groaned in pain.
Yeah, they did. Can you tell she likes food?
And then Peter looked down at the groaning waves. The waves were tired of being walked on and started to beat on Peter. Get up and beat on Peter. Gently at first. And then harder. Peter looked scared, intimidated, and pained. He cried out, "Jesus, save me!" Jesus reached out his hands, and the waves calmed. And then they stopped. And then they fell to the ground.
Waves fall to the ground.
Better not get walked
Jesus reached out. Jesus reached out and helped Peter back into the tiny boat. Peter fell on his knees and cried out, "Thank you, Jesus." Jesus replied, "It was nothing, little buddy." So the day was saved, and everyone breathed a deep sigh of relief.
My job's
All right,